My name is Father Ed Bradley, and I have been involved in Catholic education most of my life. I attended Catholic schools from first grade all the way through 12th grade, and then at Loyola and Xavier University. So I'm totally saturated with Catholic education. Every year at this time, we gather as Catholic educators from across the diocese, and we do that because we want to be grateful for all that has been, the great gifts that we've received in the past in our Catholic schools, and to be very enthusiastic as we begin a new school year. So we say thanks God for all that has been, and yes to God for all that will be this year and in the future years to come. There are three major concepts of Catholic education that make what we do very important, and that is faith formation, academic excellence, and servant leadership. This year, we're going to concentrate on servant leadership. We do a great job of helping those who are unfortunate, both locally, statewide, nationally, and even internationally. And that's a great way to help our students know that they are to use the gifts and talents God has given them to make the world a better place. And you as faculties have done a great job training our young people in the matters of leadership, servant leadership. And many of them have gone on as adults to be great servants in our church parish families.
My name is Keith Franey. My wife's name is Kathy. I have 3 children. We have 3 children. Patrick, who's 25, Jennifer's 23, and Matthew's almost 21. We had our 3 children in the Catholic school system for 17 years. Patrick was our firstborn, and 2 years later Jennifer was born, and around age 3 she was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, and we knew she'd be going in a wheelchair at an early age. And I remember thinking, oh, now she's got to go to the Catholic schools. When Jennifer was in the 4th grade, it was time to build it. And I was out running with some of my friends, and I said, guys, it's time to build the elevator. It's time to get together and talk about the elevator. And they all said, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. This is on a Saturday morning run. We met for 2 years at 6 a.m. on Tuesday. My mother just thought that there's no way this could happen. She was all for it because she had 9 kids to go through the Catholic school system. And all her grandchildren in town went through the Catholic school system. So she was all for it, but just thought it wasn't possible. There was a lady we got a check from Indiana. She saw the story in the Western Kentucky Catholic, and she sent a check to our house, to Kathy and mine's house. And she said she had a child with disability and wanted to help out. And she sent a check for $5. That was one of my most favorite checks. And we had checks from $5 up to several thousand, and we appreciate every one of them. People were very generous, and we raised over $300,000. And within 2 years, by the time Jennifer was out of the 6th grade, the elevator was built. And we did this, I've told many people we did this for selfish reason. We wanted our children to be able to continue their Catholic education, but it's helped many others. We try to treat our children like there's nothing different about the way they're going to be raised just because they're in wheelchairs. And we didn't want anything different in their education either by any means. We didn't treat them any different than Patrick, and they were going to go to school where Patrick went to. The teachers, kindergarten through 12, some of y'all see this, you'll know Kathy, my wife, and myself, and Matthew and Jennifer. Thank y'all so much. We know Kathy's volunteered a lot, so she was in the office, so she knew what happened as far as fire drills, that you had to take special care of Matthew and Jennifer, and that was great. Thank you. And that's exactly my point of what a small Christian Catholic school will do and can do. And I just appreciate it so much. And Matthew and Jennifer are very independent. They're both living out of town on their own, and I couldn't be more pleased.
We know that God created us to know, love, and serve Him in this world and to be happy with Him forever in the next. And we do a really good job of getting our students to know, love, and serve the Lord. And I'm sure we're going to continue to do that this year with our servant leadership theme. And I know that if we do that well, we can look forward to being with these students in the kingdom that lasts forever, because that's what Catholic education is all about. Teaching them that God made them in His image and likeness, and He wants to spend eternity with them.